This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Iowa State Cyclones against the Baylor Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with the Cyclones head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team hasn't had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. He looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Breaks into the clear. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Oftentimes, it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion.
First and goal, handoff.
Ow. I know this is not blocking, huh?
Cyclones as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening start for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, so you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
The Bears will line up to boot it away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. And the single back takes the handoff.
They've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
That completion sets up a third down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. Not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down and just inches.
On those third and shorts, yards are at a premium. Almost gets the line to gain, but at fourth and inches, I think you still go for this right here. I think a quarterback sneak, something.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Chris, that is a massive play for this defense. You're on 2nd and goal, and now you're pushing this ball out to where it's an obvious passing situation on 3rd and goal. That is a heck of a job, getting off blocks, getting into the backfield, and playing aggressive up front.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Lagway. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bears. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the wideout goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the 1st down and more. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. This offense really clicking. Here's the point after attempt.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. The Bears will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Miller. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
1st and 10 play coming up. He dumps it off to the tight end. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Now he's got open space. He's in the clear. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Baylor. Powers into the end zone. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. To throw, it's Rayner. Pressure is coming. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run.
He had a wide open fucking player.
It's enough to pick up the first down. Good play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Cyclones come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. A quick juke. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read that encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Bears signal timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield.
He breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead at the 20. Touchdown, Bears, to put them on top now.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness. Once he's in the open field, he takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Sees an opening. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Rayner. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. The pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Coming after him. Quarterback delivers complete to the right.
Fucked up, bro. I did the wrong thing.
Plus 38.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's got a crease. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joe. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the 3rd quarter? I really like that plan.
And the single back takes the handoff. And a decent game there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
The shotgun run call. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cyclones. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll give it to the back. He's got room to run. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And now the running back's got it again.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Freeman. Out here, breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Bears will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down. Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it. And they're able to do it here for a 1st down.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Takes the handoff. It's Morris. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
1st down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Rayner. Here comes the rush. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit. It's Baylor on top. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. The short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Short pass finds the tight end. Look out. Again, ripping through the defense. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25.
This is exactly what makes this tight end one of the best tight ends in America. You can get him the ball in space, and he's able to make people miss. His athleticism is off the charts.
The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What's going on?
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Catch made on the out route. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Moves out of the pocket. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
They're playing the long game here, Chris. Burn the football on 3rd down, probably take the field goal. They do have enough time to get a stop and get this football back to try to go and take the lead here with a deficit in this ball game. But the key now becomes, can you get a defensive stop quickly after this field goal?
4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Iowa State, and they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow.
This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Runs through the defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. He's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Looking for a gap. It's Morris. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
The Bears pick up enough for a first down here. Fighting off the defender. They can't get him to the ground. Touchdown, Bears. They jump on top now here in the fourth. They'll try to add their lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Let's go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're
diving. What a play by that receiver.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces. And in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks into the clear. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. They cannot execute on perhaps the biggest play of the season, a chance to get to the national championship game, but it's the defense that comes up huge.
All right, that's an incredible stop because this offense has been so good all year long, and we've seen them convert in crucial situations on 4th down, and the defense steps up and makes one heck of a play. Now remember, they technically can still get the ball back, so 1 first down here is what you're looking for, and it puts the game away.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
They're going to scramble now. He goes out of bounds after getting inside the 35.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll run it from the gun. And the Bears signal timeout. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Baylor. That's their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back. It's Rayner. On the move now. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on 4th down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. Looking to throw for it.
Should have fucking scored! Should have scored!
On downs. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
That looked doomed from the start. Number 1, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.